And it's gonna be an exciting one between the hunter and the mage.
I think the players are still in a test game because, as I recall.
No?
Oh no, never mind.
No, we made it.
No, I got it mistaken because Ratje's Hunter got banned and Nier's Mage was banned. My bad.
You're just stressing me. Like, I messed up.
Yeah, I was just messing with you. That was my plan all along.
Alright.
Okay, well let's focus on the game. So we have Ratje's Tempo Mage versus Nier's Hybrid Hunter actually.
What is this interesting here is that he has the coin and a lot of 3-drops, so
yeah, 1 and 2 coin 3/3 is not too bad for Hunter.
nope.
And this is also very favorable for the mage if mage makes it into the late game, but Hunter is really reliant on that early game pressure. So
Yeah, and even though that Call of the Wild got into 9 mana, it's still a pretty good card.
definitely.
But I see this Argent Horse Rider, and I see Explosive Trap. Could this be like, yeah, the secret, more face kind of hunter, the very aggressive one?
It's definitely a more aggressive. I think hybrid face hunter, like secret / face hunter.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you call it these days anymore.
Ooh, he gets Huffer.
Actually, that's not the best one because it just gets frost bolted away.
Yeah, but if you're playing the face style.
Oh well, it's still in the early stages. It's a bit more about board control. If you get to hit, if your enemy has an awkward turn, removing your animal companion, and you still get to hit in for some damage, then that's actually better for you than just get that huffer damage early on.
Ratje is thinking about it. Yeah, could play the mana where I'm Frostbolt. Yeah, and that's exactly what he is gonna do. In the first season, we saw Ratje sometimes making very fast plays, and I really like that he now this season is taking his time every turn and just thinking about it more than he did like last season. Even though that he lost to his teammate Denner last week, and to be honest, we saw a lot of misplays in that match, I believe. But Denner still pulled up ahead.
Definitely. Yeah, I was talking to it about Livian, who's the team manager, and he was like, yeah, for sure there were some misplays. But yeah, it happens in Hearthstone, so it's all about how you deal with it and just move on to the next game.
Yeah, of course. So everybody makes mistakes, and let's see, it's an explosive trap.
And Ratje probably knows because Nier just played it so fast.
Yeah. So
he could choose not to proc it. I mean, it's fine if you just play the Babbling Book here, and because the 1/1 isn't going to do that much.
ooh, Vaporize.
Vaporize. Yeah, you play Vaporize and ping away.
So now the mage has a secret of her own. Well, it's not a her. It's not Jaina. It's Skadgar, Catrick.
So Hunter's just hero powering, and mage is like, okay, I don't need to attack into this. I can stall a bit.
Yeah.
But eventually he's going to need to attack into it, depending on his next draw.
Yeah, eventually you need to deal because there is no secret removal, and well, you could stall, but that hero power of the hunter is, well, you're on a clock as a mage, so. But Ratje doesn't feel pressure, and yeah, this is a very aggressive hunter with Leroy as a finisher. So.
This is hero power versus hero power, but I think the hunter's winning this race.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I think he's thinking about playing. I don't think you wanna play
Ooh,
cat trick.
Antonidas. That makes things different because now he can play the Antonidas. Arcane Blast, one of his. He can actually Arcane Blast his 1/1.
Yeah.
And maybe like even a mirror image, and that just generates fireballs, allowing him to just burn down near and not even attack his face.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Because how is Nier gonna deal with that Antonidas? Looking at this.
Oh, he's not going for it now. Ooh, might be. He's going for the Antonidas frostball next turn. Oh, it's so surprising. I think that would be great by Ratje. And he can wait one more turn, but he's going to need to start doing it soonish.
This is interesting. So what are you gonna do here as Nier? Your opponent is not attacking. Yeah, just keep hitting that hero power. He's has him down to 17. You don't know what the secret is, and now he feels forced to play that cat trick.
Mm-hmm. And this has to be an Antonidas turn.
Yeah, it definitely has to be. So those, yeah. Chain Blasts can be used on his own minions. And then you get like 3 fireballs. That's
You get 3 fireballs, so...
And... the end! And the end! And it's hard to deal with that Antonidas for Nier.
Yeah, like this type of hunter usually doesn't run deadly shots, so...
You have the Horse Rider that can charge. You also have the Leroy Jenkins that you could use. So you can do Horse Rider into the taunt, and then Leroy Jenkins together with the cat into the Antonidas. That's possible. Not something you want to do, but if you want to stay alive, that's, I believe, something you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But this game spiraled out of control. Out of the control of Nier, and now Ratje is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, with 3 fireballs, he's definitely in the driving seat.
And also that flame strike. So if Nier tries to build a board, he's gonna clear it. So still it vaporizes there, and that's also messing with Nier's head. He has no idea what it is.
Oh right, yeah, it's vaporize.
Yeah, he needs to go fast. And
It's killing the...
wow, this is interesting.
I'm not sure what his plan is here. I think he's panicking mostly.
What would be awesome if that secret was a frozen trap, or something totally different, like a bear trap.
Or is he setting up for lethal this way? 6, 8, 9. Yeah, he's setting up for lethal this way.
So yeah, yes, 9 plus 5. 14. It's 1 off, right? Or am I miscounting?
Yes, 8 from Leroy. And
Oh yeah, yeah, but he can buff his Secret Keeper. So yeah, he's setting up for this is lethal, but that Vaporize is gonna mess things up, and that Flame Strike can also mess things up. But maybe first ping one of those Wolf Mothers.
Yeah. Could also attack with the Antonidas. You might be afraid of freezing though. If that's freezing, then things get awkward. And he's going to decide to just go face.
Oh wait, he couldn't play the Explosive Trap because there was still 1, so he was 1 of lethal, I believe. But maybe I'm still wrong. Alright, so is this lethal? So you have
5 plus 6.
oh insane. You have Vaporize, so
Yeah, that's the annoying part. So you need to kill command first.
and then you
No,
can it's two off or 1 off.
Yeah, you're 1 mana short actually.
Yeah. But you can put him on 2. And then he has to kill you that turn. Which he can. So you have to deal with the Antonitis, so...
Yeah, but your opponent has 4 fireballs in hand. You know this, so this is.
Yeah, but if you don't kill the Antonitis... Oh, wait, so... No. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think he expects that Vaporize. I think he believes he's setting up for lethal, but he's not. So that's gonna seal the deal.
Yeah, if you would have gotten to attack with that big bad wolf into Ratje's face, then Ratje would have been at 2 and couldn't have finished off Nier.
Nope. And then he could have used the hero power to do it. So I think that was the best chance for Nier to win the game, but he could also have like used that kill command on Antonitis and hoped then he could kill him the next turn, but he knew that he had to do it on the next turn, so yeah.
So Ratje takes this game, surprisingly actually, because it was looking very bad for him until Archmage decided to pop up. So well played.
Yeah, well, definitely well played, and also intelligently played, not running into that secret. He would have hit his head against the wall if that was a frozen trap, but it wasn't. So a good decision here by Ratje.
So Ratje still has Shaman and Druid left, and
Yeah.
Nier has Druid, Hunter, Warrior left.
I expect this to be the Malygos Druid again. Well, but maybe it's the Beast Druid. You never know. And Shaman is not going to be that surprising, I guess.
Nier might be looking to get a win here with his Warrior.
Yeah. Warrior seems good. So if it's the Malygos Druid, you can you can armor up a lot to get into the safe zone.
No, you can see these players are thinking about picking their decks because deck ordering matters. You need to pick it at the right time.
Yeah. But we're heading into the next game. It's 1-0 for Ratje, and we're gonna go into the mulligan, and we see that it's the Shaman versus the Druid.
So Ratje Shaman versus Nier's Druid. So this looks like another Malygos variant to me, considering it has the Moonfire.
Yeah, that is definitely a Malygos.
So pretty standard decks here. Nothing like Sushi's innovative deck building.
Nope. Or Mate's innovative deck building. He brought the Beast
true.
Druid as well. So we saw some crazy decks of him last season. So yeah. Now I see the chat that Nora says Ruse loves Huffer, and that's true because Harmon had an amazing Huffer in season 1. So I will always remember Harmon by his Huffer.
Right into the Doomsayer.
That was
that.
Yeah, that was just well, it was a risk, but Spirit Claws here just to get some Murloc with a claw.
Seems like it. Murloc with a claw. And it's like a bear tiger shaped attack from Druid here. And then he gets to innervate Nourish next turn, or play the Drake actually.
Oh yeah. Innervate Drake. I feel like it's just gonna be the totem here for Ratje. Just like Totemic Call. Make sure that those things from below just get reduced. And like I said, Ratje is taking his time. And I think that's a good thing. And Power of the Wild, well, that makes it maybe a little bit more of a tokenish variant of the Malygos.
Yeah, he could actually be running teachers as well.
Yeah.
So
So you go for Gatson, or you go for the teachers and the more token kind of style. Is that?
mhm. Yeah, you can cut Gadsden and just go for teachers and more. There's a lot of different ways to build it. Some people actually cut my keeper like one and then put in a teacher.
So there's probably not a Moonglade portal as well in this deck.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's very hard to like exactly know these deck lists.
I have the power to look it up.
Oh, you do?
I do.
That's cheating then.
I have every deck, but I have not watched what is in the deck. But I can do that for you if you like to. So
Feral actually seems decent here.
So yeah, well, there is something interesting in this deck, and it's not a Moonglade portal. It's something different. There is definitely a tech flavor in there, but I don't want to spoil it yet because that's the thing that I learned with Pim in Season 1. I don't want to spoil the cards that are in the deck because well, there is a delay in the stream, but if you
if you're listening to it, so then you can pick it up.
Or your teammates are. So that's why I'm not telling you what it is, and I think that's more fair to the players. So could be an advantage. So yeah, just removing here the board of the shaman seems good to me.
And shaman can deal with the Drake quite easily and still develop. Oh, he's gonna have that swing turn where he can develop double thing from below. Because now he can go Totem Golem, Hero Power.
Oh yeah.
And then next turn he can go Think from below, Think from below.
That's true. That's true. So wow, yeah. Let's see. He's gonna do well. He's overloaded then for one, but yeah, you still have enough mana for this. Both of those things from below.
So second totem. So Totem Golem is also a totem, by the way, for people who might be a bit new.
Not a Drake. You can also swipe.
Well,
Whoa, something is happening. Are you okay?
What?
Are you
I'm
okay?
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, I heard a lot of in-game sound. It was like you were going through one of mCon.maDe's portals at the party.
I think it was probably Skype.
Messing up here. So still in this game, still waiting for the decision of Nier. And
you could actually just Feral Rage and kill it, but yeah, Drake seems stronger to me. Just let the Shaman try to deal with it. He has the Lightning Storm. But if you totem here and then you play double thing from below, just clear out the spell power. That's 10 power on board and another totem.
yeah, wow.
That looks like a pretty good turn to me.
And then if he wants, he can coin out that Thunderbolt Valiant next turn. Well, then you have a pretty big and strong board. And how is a Druid gonna deal with that?
If he doesn't have Yagg or Melch, then he's probably not. So you see Ratje going for the double thing from below. Rolls a town totem. Not pretty good totem as well. And wait, is he not clearing the spell power? Oh wow, I think we saw this mistake the last time. And then he got punished so hard from it.
Yeah, he did the same last week, indeed.
So now, Swipe is just going to clear the board again. He's able to swipe and then Living Roots and bye board.
Oh, that is true. I think that that if that happens again to Ratje, he will be so mad at himself.
Definitely. I mean, if he made the mistake last time, I think it was Ratchet
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time.
it was Ratje versus Denner, and that is why Denner got back into the game, because Ratje made that mistake. And there we go again. Oh man.
Ratchet just doesn't respect spell power at all. He's like, spell power.
And now he's at 15 health, and wow, look at the damage. We have swipe, that's 5, then Feral Rage. Yeah, 5 plus 8, that's 2 off, lethal.
So you go for the Zerdrake here. I hope you can pick up maybe a lightning bolt.
That's something you will be hoping, and
Yeah, you definitely need something going for you.
you also have the Feral Spirits.
A Feral Spirit hero power, but then you're overloaded for next turn.
Yeah. Oh wow, he just goes for the Thunder Bluff.
Okay. This is also reasonable. But gets the spell power. I think it's it. Oh, there's another swipe.
Yeah, do you just swipe here and hero power kill the Thunder Bluff? I think you do.
Right. Well, you can set up for lethal maybe. Or if you swipe here and Feral Rage and then attack his face.
Well, what you also nourish. Yeah. Yes.
So you swipe and then you Feral Rage and then you're guaranteed to lethal him next turn with another swipe.
Yeah, it's way better. So yeah, set up for lethal. He's never gonna expect a third swipe, and well, that Hex is not gonna help it. And yeah, it was the play, just leaving up that Drake, that mistake that Ratje made last week that cost him at least one game.
Maybe he learns this week. I hope for him he learns this week, but it's so weird from him like to leave up spell power with a druid that has pretty much a full hand.
You can always play the guys from Belgium that played a long match, but you need to be able to deal with that. So yeah, even if he doesn't swipe the face, it's still lethal. So it is going to be 1-1, and Nier is going to make it even Stevens. So
yeah. Even Stevens, okay.
That's something I picked up with the Counter-Strike boys. So
oh, cool. So Nier has his Hunter and his Warrior left, and Ratche has his Shaman and his Druid left. So I think Ratche is just going to queue up the Shaman once more. Has a pretty okay matchup versus Hunter and Warrior, so...
Yeah, well, at least he needs to make sure that he removes... Well, I don't think there's much spell power left.
No, there's not a lot of spell power in Hunter or Warrior. But...
Alright, so we're gonna head into the next game. It's gonna be the third game of this match between Nier and Ratje. And it's 1-1, so everything is still possible. And now we see the Druid of Ratje.
Yep, and...
Gonna be under pressure.
Nier is also playing a tracking in his Hunter list, so quite surprising. Oh, gets the Cloaked Huntress. Very good pickup here, with a freezing.
Yes, and yeah, again, 2-3 drops and a coin, pretty strong. He only misses the 1 drop, but maybe he draws into that. So we see the Raven Idol here being picked up by Ratje. Nourish, Bite.
The bites might actually be good.
Yeah, because you know you're playing against a very aggressive Hunter.
Well, also because next turn you're playing Wild Growth, and then the turn after you're at 4 mana, and you don't exactly have a 4 mana play, so
yeah,
like either it's Bite or Nourish. So
I'm gonna go for Nourish. Oh wow, Snake Trap.
That's Cloaked Huntress going to be huge.
Yep. So
here's the Wild Growth. And
But this is an aggressive secret hunter, and was the secret hunter as aggressive before, or?
No, not really. It just tends to be a bit. I guess this is the new way people build it, because of the nerf to Call of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
They're just they can get in some free secrets and just like be way more aggressive.
Let's stop being like a tempo style hunter. Let's go aggressive again. Let's go for the face. I think if Fireflam would play a deck, he would definitely play this deck. There's Wrath. Yeah.
So Cloaked Huntress, Freezing Track, Snake Track seems pretty good here.
Decent turn.
Oh wow, he's going for that value Cloaked Huntress and.
Well, you can also. Well, why do you need the secrets right now? You don't, right? So you could also play something else.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also wait to get more secrets and get more value out of it.
Yeah, that must be the plan from here.
So because there's enough. Oh, I see Nara in chat. Stop reminding me of Harmon's Huffer. Oh, so funny.
Still traumas.
I felt like singing there, but I stopped myself before I even got started. So tracking. Ooh, Secret Keeper. But
he plays 2 trackings. It's also interesting.
Secret Keeper seems nice for the next turn. So next turn you can play your whole hand, and well, Nier respects the spell power, at least.
Ratje is also running the Ancient of War, which is going to be troublesome for Nier.
Yeah, that's definitely true, unless he runs it into that freezing trap. But there's another horse rider.
This is the turn you go for Cloaked Huntress, right? It's so much tempo on board with the Secret Keeper.
But do you ignore?
No. You're not ignoring that. It's scary. He's still at 26 HP, so.
Yeah. So if you go Argent Horse Rider and you run that into the Emperor Torsen, and do it with the other Horse Rider, you lose your Divine Shields, and then swipe is very threatening.
But you can play a bit around swipe if you play the Cloaked Huntress, the Secret Keeper, and then double Secrets. And you just attack in with the bow. And it sucks because you give up the charges, but when is Snake Trap going to get popped? When is Freezing going to get popped?
It's
probably not anytime soon, so.
Unless. Yeah. Seems good. If he tries to attack you. Yeah.
He's going to clear it.
I think that's a smart choice. It feels so bad that you're losing your bow charges here, but well, better be safe than sorry.
So Nourish for a couple of cards, and Rush is probably glad to see that this isn't.
Ooh, Rag as well. Wow. Do you innervate out the Ancient here?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, you do.
You could also, hero
You
power
can't
and
take,
check.
You can take a lot of face damage, and even if it's snipe, well, then your opponent plays snipe, and he still has to run a couple of minions into it.
Deadly shot incoming.
Oh wow, that would be so painful.
Quick shot.
Oh.
Well, still good. You can draw a card. Leroy it is. So let's see what's the most efficient way to deal with this.
I think you'd throw away the Cloaked Huntress and then.
Yeah, Cloaked Huntress and.
You're playing a bit into swipe here, but.
But you have to, yeah. This was
There's not a lot of better trades.
Oh, and this hunter is being stopped in his tracks for the second time. And oh, decides to clear the board here.
Yeah, protecting the. Oh, is that it? Wait, that's in his deck, by the way. That's a Master Jouster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the Jouster is good right now because.
Yeah, he's playing the more talent-oriented version.
And he wins the Joust as well. Joust
is... this is a mistake because he didn't check for Snake Trap before. This is painful. Ouch.
But still, you have to remove it.
Well, the thing is, this activates skill command, so...
That's true.
Cat check. Oh, he's going to play Leroy just to clear?
Wow. That's...
Going all in on the secret keeper.
I hope she can keep a secret, because there's Rag. Not going for Feral Rage, no, just going for the Rag. It's gonna snipe it. And how do you deal with that Rag? It's just like... Now it's just hero power and hope that the Rag hits the kindly grandmother.
Yeah, I hope you draw Call of the Wild into Call of the Wilds. That's your out now. It's about to be turn 9, so it's playable once again.
Is he even running Call of the Wild? I don't think he is.
Oh yeah, it could be that he's just not running it.
It looks like a very low mana Jack. And, just taunt up and that Rag did the work. Yeah. Well.
Rag's sniper-ing. And Firebat is not going to cut it. I wouldn't be surprised if Nier just concedes here.
Well, he was a world champion once, but now he's just a card. Oh, swipe. Yeah, that's gonna deal with it.
And you can just like hero power here and let Rag do the work for you. Just enjoy.
It's maybe he borrowed that Rag from Arnie. Oh, and he's gonna give up. Yeah, that was a pretty rough game here for Nier. And the question that I have right now is Nier second guessing his change from Hunter to from Shaman to Hunter?
Oh yeah, because Nier is not bringing Shaman. It's
yeah.
it's a very strange pick, but well, we'll see how it works out. And Ratje Shaman is also running the Ragnaros. A lot of Ragnaros has been played lately.
Yeah.
Seems like it's back again, back in business.
Well, Rag is always interesting, and yeah, well, it's a good finisher. And if you are like Arnade, can do a lot of work. Oh, wow, we started with tracking, and didn't you have that discussion with Pim last week about tracking, playing it on turn 1?
Yeah, but I think he actually picked it up, so don't think he kept it. Because it would be very strange to keep it in this deck, because of the amount of 1-drops you're running.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're running Squires and Fiery Bats, so you just went to hard mulligan for that.
Oh, there is the Secret Keeper. Quick shot. You don't want to play that explosive trap right now.
No.
It's way
this turn is awkward once again.
Yeah, if you play the Secret Keeper, you can do quick shot next. Oh, you can use the bow next turn.
Yeah, he's not going to waste lightning bolts on it, I believe, because he wants to play Monotide next turn.
Yeah, and just clearing it. Well, if he doesn't clear it, there's no way he's gonna play an explosive trap.
Although it might be a very heads-up play from Ratje here, because if Ratje plays lightning bolts on the Secret Keeper, then his totem golem stays at 4 health.
Yeah.
And you know Nier is going into his turn 3, which means Animal Companion or Bow. So and then he plays around Bow.
Or the secret girl.
Oh yeah, exactly. Cloaked Huntress into Tons of stuff. Either way, this thing has to die. There's no way you're leaving this up. Kill it now.
So yeah, well maybe Ratje learned from his previous experience against the Druid, and now he's just making sure that he kills everything, and I think that's a good decision. Right, so now Nier has to figure this out, because...
Secret Keeper number 2.
Oh, and
goes
going
with the early explosive.
But that could signal that this is not an explosive, and maybe
the jukes.
a frozen trap as well. So he totems first and doesn't check the secret. So wow, this is good for Nier.
It could be cat trick as well. So
yeah, but still,
for all he knows. So just equip the bow here.
Yeah. Equip the bow, don't do anything. But if you don't do anything, if you don't like swing with it, then you signal, yeah, this is explosive trap. But there's no Antonidas in the deck of Ratje, but he's gonna go for the quick shot. Quick shot hero power.
I'm not sure. I'm surprised about this one. What is he faking then? He's playing around healing totem, but that's about it.
That's true. Could go for Think from Below. Put some pressure on. Or just Mana-Tide Totem, but why not play on curve? You could even... No, you cannot even. I was thinking about, yeah, just Totemic Call and then Think from Below, but you have 1 mana short. But he goes for that Mana-Tide.
It's a bit greedier, but I like it here. So
there's the Huntress.
Oh, baits out the kill command even. This is looking very grim for Nier.
Because what are his winning? How is he gonna win this game?
Yeah, by this time like Ratje should already be like at maybe 15 HP or something, or even lower.
Yeah.
And he's just dropping town after town.
Well, this aggressive Hunter is not as good as I think Nier would have hoped.
Well, the freezing trap is going to do a lot here.
Yeah, you have indeed you have a lot of ways to like get quick on the board and do a complete turnaround of what is going on. But Fire Elemental. Well, first check out what it is, right?
Mm-hmm. So you know that's either cat trick or explosive. So how do you check? And the second one is probably freezing. Could be snipe as well. That's the thing.
It could be bear trap as well.
Yeah, true.
You have
bear trap is a lot more unlikely. Like it's not played a lot recently.
But you have seen cat trick, you have seen snake trap, you have seen explosive, but you haven't seen frozen.
Yeah.
Goes for it. That leaves the Huntress on the board. So do you go for the Azure Drake here?
Or just forgo the Fire Rally?
Yeah, no, Fire Elemental seems too good to pass up.
It's a big body, so...
Yeah, and 3 damage, so... that's insane. Argent Squire, wow, that's not a good pickup, but I believe that it's only going to be low mana cards that he has left. And there's... I think Nier is running out of steam here.
Yeah, he needs to be going just face here. Like, there's no way you'll win this if you keep trading and things like that. So just deal 5 damage face here, develop the Squire, and then start top decking. I'm not sure about this Leroy turn because he might pick up and unleash the Hounds and... Oh, this does contest
Fire Elemental.
Well, this... Yeah.
Well,
and
you just lightning storm.
The 2 whelps are also like not worth anything now.
But you can also do Azure. Yeah, that's. There's a lot of ways to deal with this board. You can now do just Maelstrom Portal.
So you proxy explosive. And
So that bow has a lot of charge. You can Maelstrom Portal and then think from below, and then you just stop the aggression. You even have the Feral Spirits left, so there's no way Nier is gonna get through the minions of Ratje.
yeah,
I have,
get Call of the Wilds maybe, but like he's not playing it probably.
and now he's tanking 5 damage to the face just to do something. Is it lethal here? It's
So 11, 12.
no, not yet.
It's-
Maybe
he picks up something with the Drake.
yeah. But it looks like Ratje is winning his first game here in the ESL Benelux Championship, and well, Nier is looking at his second loss. So let's see what he does. He has the Feral Spirits in hand. Well, you have seen 2 explosive traps, so you know there's no explosive trap left.
Just playing it really, really safe.
Yeah.
Just throwing downs everywhere.
Well, once you miss out on that spell damage. I think there was the weak link. The Hunter was the weak link for Nier, but he loses his match, and Ratje wins his first match of the ESL Benelux Championship. So well played.